I listen.
Oh, hello there. I almost forgot about you.
Owie, looks like the bone hydra of Asphodel just stomped you that time, huh? I hear each of its heads has its own nasty tricks. That must be tough.
It was unpleasant, yes.
Let's give... How the fuck am I... Wait. Yeah, fine.
Surprise, Hypnos. I got you this.
Whoa, 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 you can't bring that in here. Just kidding. Thanks. But wait, I'll trade you. Look.
Cheers, Hypnos.
These artifact keepsakes like have gameplay implications, so that incentivizes you of giving at least one to each character. And that also incentivizes you with engaging more to get more characters here, so that you can, you know, like get more artifacts. And that's neat. You can give them to the gods, to Karen, to Chaos, which is weird, but yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
This really is for me? You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much, sir.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Now, look, I get the idea that Achilles' Codex of the Underworld is unfinished, and that's why it's unfinished when you pick it up. But the idea that he wouldn't know more about the base gods than us, you know, is a little, how I can describe, a gameplay concession. A good, meaningful gameplay concession that I approve of, but a gameplay concession nonetheless. I don't like Bloodstones at all. Poon of Powder is the worst game mechanic, you know, the basics, you know. This is all meaningful trivia, you know. The Thug, the Witch, the Lout, the Pest, Numbskull, Skullman. They should probably have been based around the 7 deadly sins, now that I'm looking at them in a list. Because that's the easiest way to design torturous enemies, as everybody knows. So since I'm not going to fight the 7 deadly sins head on, might as well make them base enemies, you know. And yeah, it's the Codex, it has
I'll
trivia.
spend some of these gems with the house contractor.
Why, I can scarce believe my eyes. Is that you, boy? Cerberus, look who it is. He's back.
Cerberus looks mournfully toward the prince.
No need to drag the dog into this, father.
Anything you say to me, you say in front of Cerberus. You might even learn a thing or two from him of listening and of obedience.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, mourning the missing prince.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
Oh, that's kind of sad, to be honest.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
So, I think we are about done here. So, let me buy... Oh shit, meaningful choice. The
think we'll
fated
go
list
with
of
this.
minor prophecies first.
Fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
You requisition that useless bit of parchment.
And then, you know, the keepsake
The
collection.
ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
Keep it down.
And
Where
yeah,
Nyx went.
Nyx is out, Magria is in. So how about we talk with Magria next time, eh? That would be fun. Hello everybody. So we're here again on Hades. Last episode we left off with Magria to talk to. So let's start off with that.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
I mean,
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
once again, the name of the track. So good.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
Look, I'm just going to take a moment to commentate on the voice work that is being done here. Like the voiceover of every single character has been not only unique but has added in the characterization
Hey, that
more
must
than
be
the
the
actual
fated list.
dialogue in some cases. Like that last Magria scene, the spite, the vindictiveness, the longing, it's all so good. Anyway, the reason Hades is such a
Fated list
massive
of minor
cunt about
prophecies.
this list of minor prophecies is because the first one is about how Zagreus will eventually escape the realm in which he was born. And that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun, playing with the tropes and all. Let's reflect and upgrade. Okay. This and this.
My power
Sounds about
grows.
right.
Hey.
Looking good.
Hey, Skelly. You look like you know your way around Tartarus. Found some of this ancient Titan blood out there, and I was looking to score some more.
Ah, you come to the right place regarding that there, pal. It's your mean weapons back there that can find this stuff. Once you get all the way through Tartarus with one, that's all the blood you're gonna get. For the time being, anyhow.
How am I supposed to keep track of which weapons I've earned these with, then?
I don't know, there's always the invention of writing stuff down. You'll figure something out.
This is a very dumb question from Zagreus. Like, I'm almost, yeah. I'm going from now on consider that comment a joke, and Skelly's retort as like a sarcastic remark instead of actually thinking that was serious. Because if it was, that's kind of dumb. But it clearly wasn't right because Zagreus is a guy that talks a lot. You know, he's snarky. Like I said in the first part, if I recall correctly, he's kind of like a Devil May Cry protagonist if I really stretch it out. Anyway, let's take a look at our
Got something new to try.
keepsakes. Okay. See, this kind of trivializes one of the main aspects of this thing, and since I can trade them off, I can start off with this and then get this.
Should
later.
help.
That's kind of broken.
No turning back.
Another Daedalus Hammer. Let's go. Best boom by far. See, like so much choice, such meaningful attacks. Like Shard Skewer is good because depending on the encounters that I'm having, I'm going to be able to hold them for longer to break super armor enemies. But like Triple Jab just makes my attack cover a huge area of effect. It makes it so much easier to hit enemies from weird angles. And Breaching Skewer is of course Armor Break. I love Armor Break in all of its forms. But I'm going to have to go with Triple Jab.
Fix that.
Because this is pretty
nothing.
meaningful too. One might say that Triple Jab is kinda bad, because after all, your dash attack is also really. But, you know. Oh. I'm thinking that it would be much more meaningful to get Triple Jab at this point. Maybe Triple Jab is actually bad and I'm like super newbie for even pretending that it's like a meaningful choice, but I'm tripling down on it, man. Triple Jab is cool. Oh,
The underworld's power.
I really need a up blessing from my basic attacks that let them reflect. So I kind of want to go with Athena, but her extra HP is consistent, good, but I'm not getting hit until I get to Magria anyway, so why do I want HP? You see, that was a commentary on how bad at the game I am. So let's go.
She is your mother, as I understand?
As you understand,
we Olympians
hey?
rarely consort with the chthonic gods. Though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Yes! I win. See? I like the way your upgrades play off each other, even if it centralizes the actual gameplay. Because like, why would I do specials when my attacks not only have great AoE, they can now deflect, you know? Why would I even use cast? It doesn't do anything for me anymore. And yeah, that's kind of a, I'm not gonna say a problem, but an inevitable result of having multiple meaningful upgrades that affect the same part of the core gameplay. In this case, your basic attack string. So yeah, I like it a lot.
Back at home.
Now, for the first time, I might actually not want to go with the boom power. Because the whole point of having this extra AoE is that I don't have to aim to deflect stuff. And even though I'm not getting hit until I get to Magria anyway, I'm going to get hit on the Bone Hydra. I'm not that good. So, you know. Gemstones. Now I'm thinking about how like this Daedalus Hammer upgrades kinda solves the main weakness of the spear in comparison to the sword, which is the lack of vertical range. Like, it has a lot of horizontal reach, but vertically is not that good aside from this charge attack. But thanks to this upgrade, that is no longer true. And even more than that, with Athena's Blessing, it's now like a straight upgrade of the sword version. And I like that. Like, this is not permanent, so it doesn't actually make the sword obsolete, since the sword has its own sets of, you know, upsides, but it's like a super meaningful upgrade, at least as far as I'm concerned. Oh, hello there, boy. I love you. I hope you know that. I fucking love you.
Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling.
Aphrodite. That was the name. Fuck. I remember now.
I've decided
Jesus.
I shall aid you for the moment.
Oh my
You
god.
interested?
How did I forget Aphrodite? That's such a recurring Greek mythos. Like, it shows up in, I'm pretty sure, multiple shows, TV, anime, games. Holy shit. I'm such a Philipstein for forgetting about that. Sorry. Oh my god. See, this implies I'm getting hit. I'm never getting hit. Carblade Flourish is kind of pointless in this build. Passion Dash is bad, but it's like has an actual application. Difference in League is just a worse version of Passion Dash. Passion Dash is the only thing that
And the
I
power
can
to break
actually
hearts.
do.
Sure, I don't see why not.
Anyway, I remember saying that Aphrodite's design does not overlap at all with Dionysium, despite the fact that they're both gods of partying and having sex a lot. And I think that just speaks to the strength of the general character design direction of this game. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I already said that, but it's a good enough point to double down on. I'm beginning to realize that dash effects that happen when you reach your destination are way worse than dash effects that happen once you dash in the destination that you're dashing from. But you learn something every day, baby. Well, I already have too much cash, so, you know.
With Varatha, the Eternal Spear. The irony must not escape him, for he long ago stood by my side against the Titans with that thing in hand.
Now, Zeus' blessings in general, they're not that interesting. They basically give thunder type powers to your weapon. However, the fact that they come in 2 damage instances as opposed to straight up upgrading your damage, like let's say Artemis's blessings, gives it a special advantage against low health super armor enemies like the Skulls and Tartarus. And I think that's like a pretty good way of distinguishing them. But beyond that, and like you go into a full Zeus build so that all your thunder shit has synergy, not that interesting, you know. Now, lightning reflexes is a boon for me, because it assumes I'm going to be barely dodging damage all the time, as I will, of course, because as you can see, I'm pretty good at this game. See? Meaningful boon. See? God. I love this boon, folks. Plays into my superior gaming skills, you see. So, let's get on with it. Boom. I didn't even press the special button. Probably muscle memory of the sword, because the sword, instead of being something that you throw, is a more AoE attack. Anyway. Sisyphus? Yeah, we haven't yet to meet Sisyphus in any run, though I'm pretty sure I passed the opportunity by, because I would rather get a Centaurian Heart than a free which is kind of extremely cocky of me, but that's how I like to play, baby, because you see, I'm not even taking damage. I'm so good, I'm healing each time I'm going. That's how little damage I'm doing, you see? Deflected. Oh.
That is an ominous looking portal on the ground right there.
Time to meet
So
the most
base
base
god.
god.
My life essence to go in here. I don't see why not. Who or what is that? This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello, may I ask who's calling?
Human beings have all grown soft. Would you not agree?
Have we met?
Oh, we have met, in a way. I know everybody here and there. You wish to leave this place, and it is my wish to make your doing so a little bit more interesting. And if you encounter the Olympians someday, do give them my regards.
Damn. What? Abyssal Soul is clearly the best one here. It's free HP and it's perfectly avoidable and doesn't take away a core gameplay mechanic. However, the Blooms of Chaos are so interesting. They work on the same logic as the Daedalus hammers, except that they also come with downsides, so the upsides get even better, even more crazy. Honestly, I love it. I love the Blooms of Chaos. I'm going with Abyssal Soul.
Enough to withstand the whims of chaos to extract the benefits a few chambers from now.
It's just so meaningful. Let me get the narration here.
Within the underworld's quietest, most solitary, darkest abyss lies hidden evidence of the beginning of all things, of chaos, the most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
I'd best take all the evidence I find.
Anyway, thanks to my Catonian. Oh, hello there, my boy. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh my god.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
So that's 200, 325, yeah?
Much better.
Yeah, this is oh my god, I get everything.
I'll take this one.
I'm so good at this game.
See, the Griffin of the Underworld has found a means to reach you with my blessing, nephew. Such strange alliances we forge these days.
I love that the gods have unique dialogue. Okay. I love that the gods have unique dialogue for the boat. I just think that's a nice touch. Static discharge.
The might of the heavens.
Let's go, baby. Before we finish this episode, let's go for Magri one more time.
I sense something. Is that... Ah. You've been in contact with Chaos. So even they are now involved with this.
Just because Chaos is giving me the power to crush you doesn't mean they're getting involved with this, does it?
You don't know who or what you're dealing with. Ask Nyx about them for me sometime. Here, I'll give you a chance to ask her very soon.
Haha. Broken.
What else?
That was kind of easy, but adaptive changing difficulty is kind of, you know, the main thing about this, right? So I kind of love it, yeah.
Let's hear it, Father. My keepsake collection. Just what the house contractor ordered. Might help.
Well, I have no money. And... nah. I don't really like those rooms. You see, this is how, even with like the problem that gold gets lost each run, therefore you're incentivized to spend as much gold as possible. However, between each like main area you have this, so if you get a Charon during the run, it kind of makes you consider your choices, because depending on what's happening, you're going to, you know, need to save up for here. However, that's an upside to Charon more than an upside to this. It's more like Charon is so good, he makes this otherwise monotonous part of the game great. That's how good Charon is. So, let's finish this run.
Up we go.
Depending on where we go, you know, I might go a little bit over time, but who cares?
Change of scenery at least.
Within the suffocating heat of Asphodel reside the vast majority of those who lived upon the earth and died. There they persist until the end of time.
Or until I crush their bones to dust.
Huh. Oh, more Hermes. I try to be cheeky.
It's Hermes.
What's going on there, Cuz? Can I call you Cuz? Got something here for you. Should make your battles to the death end that much quicker.
Now, this is cool. However,
And here we go.
this is much better. I'm in a
We're
boom.
off.
I'm in a boom kaboom, I guess. I'm just getting blessing after blessing from multiple gods. Oh fuck.
Why, thank you.
Let's see. You blundered headlong into danger for the past 6 chambers or more, and you made such a racket I could almost hear it from Olympus. I have to say your hunting skills are rather unconventional.
Thank you. Pressure points is generic, but it's also pretty good. Once again, upgrade boost takes away meaningful choice, yada yada yada. Sad. Oh man, I hate this enemy. Why did they give this fuck super armor? Why is the big booms the ones without super armor? What? What absurd encounter was that?
delicious.
Nah. Is this a mini boss? No, it's much. Oh, I love Athena. Athena! Oh my god, I love you, Athena. Thank you. Holy shit.
Witchcraft. What can you do?
Huh. Okay. Well. I don't know. See, I think we're having the opposite problem here, because all three of those are garbage unless I want to consistently use cast, and I neglected cast up until this point because I just don't think it's not only meaningful to keep retrieving it over and over and over, but also it kind of takes off the flow of my combos. So I'm getting Dying Lament because I don't even want to think about cast at all. I'm not, and that's kind of stubborn of me because I'm neglecting one or three buttons during gameplay. But like, I'm that selfish. Sorry. I hate this guy. Anyway. Whew. I already said my piece on the encounter design of the Boom Bros, and honestly, you should give the weak ones super armor so they become meaningful encounters. You should give the other ones, you know, not super armor because they're already good encounters by themselves. I already said my piece. So sorry that I'm not commenting on them very much.
What? Singing?
Come on in.
Here? Okay.
Hey, you must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, your royal majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Hi there. No need for formalities, I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business, past the menacing Bone Hydra. Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, don't you have your hands full, hun? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is, nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that? So take your pick. My treat.
Now, when I first got to Eurydice in my previous save file, I thought she was going to work exactly like the guy with the boulder works on Tartarus, except that she's completely different. And you know what? That's great. I love it. Now I don't even know like how this works in Elysium, and I'm dying to find out. You know?
Oh, good choice there, hun.
Thanks so much. Bye now.
Oh yeah, we're getting... Oh.
I can use this.
Hello, Karen.
Can't afford that.
Well, time to finish this run and this episode. Let's go! Though, finishing the run implies I lose. Which I won't, you know. Heh. That's clearly more than a third of her speed. So, Wow. See? Told ya. Anyway.
Good to know more heads.
Oh yeah, I get a diamond? I don't get why I get those unique trinkets other than to keep track of which weapons I finish the phases with or not. But hey, all in a good day's work.
Still there, are you?
Well, duh.
Seems that way. Let's think about this.
I actually like in every boon that I have. Anyway, I think that's enough for today, folks. Let's catch up next time on the next phase of this next part of the game, I guess. See you in Elysium!